Hi guys, today we're talking about how to be productive at home, my productive daily routine, how I stay motivated, and my favorite habits. So the first thing is to have a good workspace. I love my bullet journal. It keeps me so organized and motivated. Of course, my computer because everything happens on there now, and a lot of water. I also love having some fun stationery to go with my bullet journal. It just keeps me on top of it and it keeps me motivated and organized, and there's your workspace. So now getting into my kind of daily productive routine, I usually start kind of mid-morning, so I've already had my morning and my workout and everything, and I have a morning routine which I will link above and below for you guys. But before we get too into it, I just want to say that you don't have to be productive or extra productive during this time. I know it's already really stressful, so do what is best for you and make sure you take time for yourself. But if you need a little motivation, I think this video is for you. So my first habit is to definitely plan out your day, your goals, what you need to do that week. If you don't write it down, it doesn't get done, or at least that's how I work. So I definitely recommend writing down everything you need to do either in the morning or the night before. It can also be super great. So now I'm getting started on my kind of computer work, and I have been really loving listening to podcasts or music while I'm working. Since I'm not in a college dorm right now, I have so been enjoying being able to listen to music and podcasts out loud. Definitely not something I take for granted. But yeah, one of my favorite podcasts right now is Pretty Basic. It's so fun. Let me know if you guys also like it. But yeah, I'm just getting started on kind of my to-do list. I usually like to answer your guys' comments either first thing or kind of towards the end of the night, depending on how I'm feeling. I have absolutely loved being able to manage my time now that my exams are over and just do what I personally want to focus on. And a huge part of that is connecting with you guys. So I absolutely love reading all of your comments, responding to them, and I make sure to check that off of my list every single day. So the next thing that I usually head into is editing videos. Like I mentioned, I'm done with online college for right now because my exams are all over, and I'm kind of choosing to use my free time to really work on my YouTube channel because I just think it's so fun and I really love it. So you guys, I literally spend honestly 90% of my day is editing. I really enjoy it, but it takes a lot of time. So I'm basically editing all day. I would say that's most of what I do in a day, but again, I really love it. One healthy habit that I have really been getting into since I've been at home is to stay hydrated. You guys know I really love my hydro flask because it's so big and keeps my water nice and cold. But working at my desk all the time, just being at home, I feel like I can definitely focus on just drinking water a lot more. And it's something that I can just kind of do absentmindedly to keep my body hydrated and feeling good. So if you're watching this right now, this is your reminder to go drink some water. But then surprisingly, I do more editing. Like I said, I literally do this all day, every day, which I love. But then usually around this time, it's time to get some lunch. So I've absolutely loved being able to cook at home or just make my own food and be more in control about what I'm eating. So today I made this super yummy salad with these tomatoes, cucumbers. I made my own little dressing. It was so tasty. Obviously, I don't eat super healthy every single day, but I was feeling inspired today, so I just went with it, and it was so delicious. I put some of my everything but the bagel seasoning on there from Trader Joe's. You guys, it is literally the best. I put on everything. So I make sure that I take breaks from doing work or schoolwork or editing or whatever I'm doing, and I make sure to move around and kind of change up my environment, which just helps my mood and changes up a little. So I actually sat on my floor for this just because I felt like it, and just eating my salad. Sometimes I'll watch YouTube videos, but I've also really been loving making it time to read. Since I'm at home, I have so much more time and really the ability to choose how I spend it, which I personally really love, and I have been reading a lot more, so that's great. And then I had some cookies because, I deserved a cookie. Like it was the move. So at this point, it's about 1:10, so I'll go back to my bullet journal and kind of see what other things I want to complete in the day and just kind of check those off and plan how I want to spend my afternoon. So again, I'm just putting on a little music and getting to work on that. I do a lot of research now that I have the time in like my titles and descriptions of my videos so that they will hopefully be able to be seen by more people and just perform better, which I think is such a great way to spend this time because it's something I'm really interested in. And then again, of course, more editing. Like, is anyone even surprised? No. So once I have a couple more things checked off my list, I like to take another break. So I'm going outside. I just put on a sweatshirt because it was freezing and I'm going to spray paint. So I needed a little protection, but I wanted to go outside and just do something creative that wasn't on a computer. And I like to incorporate this as much as I can, just like making physical things. So today I was just spray painting this little bulletin board that I'm going to put in my dorm room. So that was a very fast and fun little project. And then I love spending time outside and just like patting my dog and getting some fresh air. So then, of course, I'm heading back to the computer because I do everything on there. I know it's a lot. But again, I'm just changing locations and sitting on my bed. I put on my fairy lights. It's super cute. Just moving around and changing locations really kind of like freshens my brain and just makes me feel like I'm doing something a little different. So my next habit is to learn something new that you're actually interested in, want to learn. So for me, that's really YouTube SEO. I love learning about it. I think it's so interesting, and I love Catherine Manning's videos. If you guys want to check her out, she's so amazing. So I've been watching her videos lately, and I've been taking notes on my phone. And then I always make time throughout the day to connect with you guys on Instagram. If you want to follow me, that'd be amazing. But yeah, I go in there, check my DMs. I get a lot of DMs from like incoming students at Mount Holyoke and stuff. So if you guys want to reach out to me, I am totally here for you, and I will try to help with any questions you have. So yeah, I love the Insta community. And then my last thing is so important, and that is self-care time. This day, I decided to take a bath, a little candle. It was so relaxing and so nice. But honestly, every day I try to incorporate something calming, relaxing, and a little treat for myself because, as I'm sure you guys are aware, this time is really stressful and we don't need to be productive all the time. So yes, self-care, love it. So that was the end of my daily productive routine for being at home and being in quarantine and doing school or work and just being productive and also balancing, mental health and just what works for me. So I really, really hope that this was enjoyable for you guys, that you liked it. If you did, please leave it a like and subscribe because I would love to have you, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!